Good afternoon, evening, I don't know. Whatever it is where you are located, we are here. I just realized I got my sunglasses on still. We don't need those. We definitely don't need those. We don't need those. Let's do a little quick audio check here. See what we got. See if we got some good audio. Looking good, looking good. All right. My charts disappeared earlier and I can't find them. I have no idea where it went. No idea. So we're on this chart here, and everything is like kind of in the wrong spot. Which, I mean, it's not the end of the world. We can deal with it. But it's a little annoying. All right. I think we have a Bulenox account that we can trade. Just got to get Bulenox connected first, and then we'll get on there. What up, F4? You the man, you the man. All right, let's find a Bulenox eval that we are going to be trading. I'm probably gonna stick to micros. Don't want to be doing anything too cray-cray. Trying to find it. I don't see one. I don't really want to trade by other evals. 83% does end tonight for Bulenox and the 80% for APEX. All right. Will it hit that 800? I don't know. I called out 795 earlier, and we literally basically hit it and sold off. I am not quite sure we have what it takes to move any higher, but I don't know. I mean, certainly could, right? But we'll take a closer look at it here in a moment. I want to fix this chart. I don't know what happened to my other. I have no idea what happened. It disappeared. It does that from time to time, and then like 2 days later, it shows back up. Like it was just out for a bite to eat. So I don't know why it does that. I have no idea. That's good enough. Neo in the house. What up? Guys, we did a thing today. We did a thing after the stream. I can show you here. After the stream ended, we did this thing right here. Did you guys see this play at the end of the day going into the close? I was in Pine Tree stream. We called it out there. We got the cross there. And then we got the first touch there. 10 points. Easy peasy. On the My Funded Future account. So we are currently sitting at $1,800 in profit. I think we need we need one more $100 day. So tomorrow we'll find a spot to try to get $100, and then we'll be at $1,900, and we'll have to decide how we want to handle that. Whether we want to take a full payout or not. Whether we want to take a full... Here's the thing. We're very close on 16 Apex accounts, which will be $8,000 approximately. So if I take the full amount of $1,900 and we take the single payouts on the Apex accounts, that puts us at $10K for the month. If we don't take the full payout, it puts us at $9,000. Then if we blow the account later on, you'd feel bad about it. So it's like, you know, you got to make a decision, right? You got to make a decision. Do you take the full payout or not? I don't know. Not sure. And then, does anybody know how to tell on Apex? Like, how do you figure the consistency rule after the first payout? I feel crazy asking this, but like, it's a thing, right? They don't make it clear. So, like, these are my Apex accounts, right? They don't make it clear. Sorry to flashbang you guys here. What up, DJ? But for example, this chart here. So I took a payout here. But how much? My largest day is 238, looks like. So how do you figure up the consistency rule for the payout, for your next payout? Because this account's at 1585. I mean, do I just need to get to 1600 to take another 500 out? Or do I have to go like 238 times whatever to figure out the target? 238 times 0.30. I mean, I don't know. 238. Wait, it would be 238 divided by 500, wouldn't it? And if that's above 30, so that's probably what it is. The consistency is calculated from the highest day of the lifetime of the account. Was that right, Hamza? So that's it, Illuminated? So we just need 8 trading days of $50 each from each payout cycle? Because I guess I'm confused. Because it doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know. It's a little bit confusing there. I don't feel like that's clear. At least $50. But I thought that was if you were denied. I didn't think that was like after payout. I thought you had to be denied to do the $50 thing. That's after you take your first payout? Yeah, because like just using this account as an example. Oh. I mean, my largest day on this account is 396. But that was, of course, before the payout. And then after the payout, the largest day is 238. And if you need $50, then we're at 6 days. I need 2 more. What up, Mr. Ponzi? If you trade 3 micros mostly and suddenly YOLO like 5 minutes, you'll be denied. I always trade a mini, so that's not a big deal. But I'm just saying, like, you can see my days since I took the payout. So $200 minus 202 plus 238 minus 391 plus minus 174. $22, so that won't count as a day. 127, 136, 131. So I did take a trade the day I took a payout, so that still counts as a day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now, do your negative days count as a traded day? Do your negative days count as a trading day? I guess I didn't think about that. If they don't, then I guess I'll need a few more. I mean, your red days should count, right? They don't count? I don't know. Alicia says they do. Neo, 238 times 3.3 equals 785. See, that's what I was thinking. But I'm not sure. Let me go onto their website. Yeah, illuminated, but I thought that that $50 was only if you were denied. I'm wrong about that? I mean, I'm okay with being wrong. I don't know. 100%, that's why I'm asking. All right, let me see if I got my Bulenox account. All right, we got it. What up, Trader Oracle? How you doing? Does NQ ever go down? Who knows? Yeah, I'm going to check them right quick, illuminated. Let's get on the right chart first. Then we'll mark out our level. Well, where you at, Bulenox? Where you at, brother? We're going to go micros. Let's check the 3.0. Let's read the rules. Excuse me. Trying to pass an eval for the first time in a while. Let's go, Kid Poker. Get her done. The days are listed in the account screen. Where are the account screen at? Accounts. Under the dashboard? The accounts screen. Yeah, we're talking about Apex. What up, Adam? 5 days out. Need to be $50 for Apex. Well, see, my days don't show, though. Where do your days show in there? So, like, that shows 31, but that's the total days. If I go to the chart, where does it show your days at? So what you're saying is it got to be $50, and negative days don't count. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I need, but I thought you could flip. Can you not flip? How are you allowed to flip? Because I thought you could flip 2 days. Can you not? Am I wrong about that too? Because I thought you were still allowed to flip. Yeah, if you can flip 3, then I don't know, it's just not clear. Let me see if I can find the rules myself. Pulling back here, 767. I mean, I looked at the higher time frame here. We'll take a look right quick. You can see over here, we kind of, on the 15-minute chart, we tapped into this imbalance here at 95. So obviously, if we can close above this gap, then I think we go to that next swing above. Like that. Kind of tapped into that monstrous gap there. 3 days, you think? You can start counting from your payout request. 2 days is right for flipping. As long as your profit day isn't 40% or whatever it was, you should be okay. Should be 30% with them. Well, Neo, I don't know. I mean, yes, I get that. I'm just trying to, like, I would like to know the specifically what I'm looking for. So, like, if they don't count your red days, that's kind of annoying, right? That's not a trade. I mean, like, a red day is a trading day. Let's be honest. To me, that's a traded day. It's not my fault I sucked on that day. It's not my fault I was terrible. Oh. Yeah, complete 8 trading days with 5 of those days having a profit of 50 or more. Apex does count the red day. I'm in the help center now, so. Maxie, why are we barking? Come on, man. There's an elephant on the TV and he's barking. This dog. All right, here we go. I found the rules. Okay, 8-day trading withdrawal. Okay, we know that. Complete 8 trading days with at least 5 of those days having a profit of $50 or more. The safety net is defined as the amount equivalent to the drawdown. I missed it. Based on the size of the account plus $100. Let's see here. If a trader completes 8 trading days by November the 1st, with 5 of those days showing at least $50 profit, they can request a payout November 1st without waiting for a specific window. The payout, so only 5 of the days have to show $50. Okay, so that makes more sense. When requesting a payout, no single trading day should account for more than 30% of the total profit balance accumulated since the last approved payout. So the 30% is since the last approved payout. The rule applies going forward and does not look back after payout approval. Once payout is made, the 30% rule resets based on the new balance. So, highest profit day divided by 0.3 equals total profit needed. So, 238, this is probably what Neo was talking about, divided by 0.3, means I need to get to 793 in profit in order to take a payout. Is that 3 points? It's not going to work. Trying to get in 3 micros. I thought red days still be counted as flip days. Yeah, Neo, that's basically what it's saying, because the 5 days is $50 or more. So if you click the threshold with minis, you want to put micros on after that's fine. Yeah, as long as it's only on 3 days, seems like. All right, tagged into number 2 here. So average is 75. Why is my crosshair not on here? Where's the crosshair? That's 5 points. That's not much. Kind of missed the... Kind of got in late on this entry. Really should have been in down here. All right. So that says, example, 1,500 divided by 0.3 is 5K. This means you need a total of 5K in your account to stay compliant with the 30% rule. Must continue trading. Safety net for 3 payouts. Net for the first 3 payouts. Safety net requirement must be observed for the first 3 payouts. As of the 4th payout, the safety net requirement is no longer applicable. Okay, if you have reached the safety net threshold, you can request a payout of at least $500. So basically what that means is I got to get $700. What did I say? 283 times, or divided by 0.3. Is that right? 283 times. 283. It's not right, is it? 238. All right, so I need 793 total profit, and we are at... we need to get to like 1,100 plus 793. 1,893 minus 1,585. 1,893 minus 1,585. Math is hard. So I need $308 more, but I also need 2 more trading days, so it's fine. I'm not over the threshold, Kid Poker, but I was just curious what I needed to get to. So we're in here 2 micros here. All right, I probably should know that, but you know, yeah, my biggest day is 238, so I need $300 more, which is fine. Another day and a half of trading will be there, and I need to figure out what I need on the other accounts though. I don't know what my largest day is. I don't know what the largest day is. Still 10% runner, blah, blah, blah. The Apex sale does end tonight, guys. So if you're looking to pick up some accounts, you need to get it tonight. What up, Francis? Why are my levels not on? Oh, 6087. 6093. That's right where we rejected from. Um, 6099. Woof. Boner. That's a bit of a boner, I'd say so. All right, Illuminated, appreciate you. Thanks for your help. You're going to hold breath and so yeah, probably not Neo, but we'll see. You needed to tank. Kid Poker, why you fading me, bro? Why you fading me, man? Don't fade me. $61.05. You're in all night. I'm currently experiencing a delayed data on my evaluation on Tradeovate using Take Profit Trader. Do you know if I have to buy separate? No, you don't. If that's the case, Cap, just refresh it. Did you just buy the eval? Did you just start it? If you just started it, that's probably why. It takes a few minutes. Oh, it's an eval. I want to take out that 85 level. We'll take one off there and see what we can get on the runner, but ES is at the VWAP here in the 93, so gotta pop it. Gotta pop it. Oh yeah, I was gonna look at my other accounts. As I don't know what the largest day on them was. Probably the same. Actually, this one's just 137. No, it is 201. Oh, it's going to stop me. That's dirty. I mean, come on, bro. I don't know if it's for good, Neo. They're constantly changing that. It's been 85. It's been this, been that, you know. So if it's 200, if the largest day is 200, you got to make $667. Dumpage tapped into this fair value gap here. This actually kind of rude. We got 2 here. Take 1 off down here at the swing. We'll break even there if we get it and see how far it can go. It's only 7 points. Seems like it's like 30 points. That's 7. 7 points. We're just going to bounce off the VWAP here and rip it. I'm going to turn on the air or the fan here, guys. Hold on 1 second. I'll be right back. Oh. Had to let Max back in. He slipped out. He slipped out. Yeah, it's kind of annoying that they don't tell you what this is because, like, you're making me have to keep up with it, and I don't like having to do that. I really don't. Alright, looks like I might get my face ripped off here. Good thing we're just on the micros. We get through the VWAP here, get through that inverse, we should be able to go down. In my opinion. Got a Raising Cane's commercial here. That's what I ate for dinner. My daughter's been asking for it for like a month, so went to Cane's. So let's see if we push through this low here. Where's the new week opening gap, or the new day opening gap? Why am I having such a hard time seeing it? Where's it at? Is there not really a gap there? I thought I saw one earlier when I looked. Maybe I didn't. I'll take the second one off down here at 46. We'll go break even at this wick here. I probably should really target lower on this first one, but I'm not going to. We'll just take the short, the small gains here. The baby gains, as Jay says. Give me my baby gains. Working through the VWAP there. Could probably actually add here on a retest. Probably wouldn't be terrible. Oh my goodness, this dog. You see, he's like, it's literally a screensaver that comes up on the TV. And if it comes up anything, it'll be a dog, a leopard, a chicken. It doesn't matter what it is. He's going to bark at it. So we're going to put Stock Tiger up on the TV here. We just kind of muted. And then that way he can bark at that tiger. He barks at the other tigers. Why not bark at that one? Yeah, this would not be a bad ad spot here if I was going to be being kind of aggressive. So, he just started it. I actually wouldn't mind to add like 2 more here. And all right, let's do it. I don't really want to be this aggressive, but we're going to do it anyway. How many points is that? That's not even, I guess that's 5. I guess we can do that. Dun, 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 dun. So we can, take this off and put our stop there. Still just risking 10 points here. It's like $50 or something. I don't even know. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 times 10. I guess it's like $80. I'm going to kind of do it this way. Probably makes more sense. All right, see if we get a push down here. Stop probably should go up here somewhere. I may put it up there. We'll see. Yeah, a little late stream here. I'm trading micros. I'll try to do these a couple times a week. I don't always get them there, but sometimes we do. Try to get them in there. If you guys haven't already hit the like button, if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button. Get me out of these 6,600 level. Get above the 6660s. Get us into the 6670s. Get out of here. Get out of that ugly number. We were pretty close to being out of it, but then we had some people unsubscribe. So for whatever reason, I guess they didn't like it. I guess they don't like winning, right? They don't like winning. So. I need one more $100 day from my Funded Futures account. I may start a poll here. So we got our My Funded Futures account. It needs one more day to get to payout, right? $100 day. One more. Looks like we might get killed on this trade. That's all right. We might get slapped on it. I'm going to move the stop up here. I'm okay with it. Held that there. Kind of held it. I don't even remember what I was saying. Oh, I was looking at My Funded Futures. So My Funded Futures, I'm up $1,800. I need one more $100 day. Do you guys think that I should take a full payout of $1,900 theoretically if we get $100 tomorrow? Or should we only take half and leave $1,000 in drawdown or 900, and then lump it in with our other accounts and just trade it like normal. Risk 200 a day for 250 type deal. What do you guys think the best way to do? What would you guys think? I don't know. Half? Obviously, you blow the account if you blow the account there if you take the full amount. No, I'm not in dire need of money yet. It's just it's like a goal thing, right? If I take the full amount plus the Apex payout that I think I'll get by the end of next week, then I'd just be closer to the goal. That's all. That's really all. Take the full amount, Will. Yeah, I don't need the money. I mean, I'm fine with just leaving it in there. I just, you know, it's just one of those things. I guess we are still bullish here. I mean, I did take the long earlier, but like, ES fighting its way above the VWAP there. I'm going to leave it though, because too many times I don't trust the trade and then it ends up still going my way. So we'll see. So I don't know. What do you guys think? Take the full amount? I don't know. You saving an account that only had $80 of drawdown left? Yeah, it is doable. For sure it's doable. What's the price for a 50K Buley account? Cute Pets, it's like $29-ish. You would take only half out. It's well, Neo, yeah, that's the thing. Like, I could just take, I don't know, that's the thought. That's my thought, is to do that. So I mean, because you could get multiple payouts from that account, right? But the hard part is like, you blow the account. If you blow the account, that suck. You know what I mean? There's no trailing draw. Oh yeah, Bulenox does have trailing drawdown. All right, if it closes above here, I will take the long. Put in a 1 minute OB. I mean, I don't know. Looks pretty higher, low, kind of holding a short-term trend. Let's see if we get stopped out here. We might flip it. We might flip it to 10. We might flip it here. This could cost us, but I may do it anyway. Yeah, it's not monthly. There's no fee. Looks like we're going to get stopped. It looks that way. Might get stopped out here. My Bulenox takes half. They don't have monthly fees. No, you'll when you get into Bulenox account, you will it's just a one-time fee. It's just a one-time fee there. Guys, if you guys do have TikTok, this is Christy. This is Husk sister. It's also my cousin. I just pinned it right there. Jump in there on TikTok if you have TikTok, and just tell her that Methodical Man sent you, and give her a follow. Say, Methodical Man, MM sent me. please. Thank you. Just for fun. Just for funs. Yeah, because the other night when I shorted, I like flipped long. And then if I had just left my stop where it was the other night, I would have hit my target. So, yeah, he is, Neo. He's over there going to town on it. Ty says cash. He wants some cash. All right, I'm not seeing anybody over there yet. Come on now. Help me out. ES kind of holding there right back to the VWAP. So when you purchase an eval, I'll only be paying $30. No, you still have an activation fee, Cute Pets. It's $148 for the 50K, so it's a one-time activation fee of $148. And by the way, guys, I did get notification today that it will be automated now. If you pass an eval from Bulenox, it is now automated. They will, no longer have to submit it for passing. It's automated, which is nice. So, it is automated. So there you go. Which is nice. And that Apex sale, 80% off, does end tonight. And the Bulenox sale ends tonight as well. If you want to help the channel out, use the code MYTH for the Apex and MM for Bulenox there. We do appreciate it. All right, ES working its way back below that key level there at the 93. So you're going to eat and you'll be back. All right, Neo, appreciate you. Kind of feel like you just got to go with your gut this time of night. I could be wrong here. I mean, could be bullish. I mean, if we do fib this range, to be honest with you, if we kind of fib this range here, I did short in discount, which I don't love doing. Do I need to get out here? I might. You know what? I think I'm going to just get out. No, I'm not. I'm going to wait. He got you hungry? Neo said, I hear that dog food slapping in his mouth right there. I hear it. Now I want some food. Neo, I don't suggest the dog food though. But hey, you're your own person. You're your own person, Neo. Do whatever you like. Where are you guys at? Jump over there. I got Christy pinned in the top of the chat here. Let's get over there and tell her that I sent you. You can say, Methodical Man says, you smell like trash. Will thinks I might want to get out. Maybe, Will. Maybe. You might be right. I mean, I could pull my stop down to here. But certainly if we make a new swing, if we make a new swing, then that probably would not be a good idea, or not be a good thing. Warriors are acquiring Jimmy Butler from the Heat in a blockbuster trade. Any Warriors fans here? You got Jimmy Butler. Let's see who you gave up for him. Didn't really tell me the details of it. Jimmy Butler to the Warriors for Andrew Wiggins, Dennis Schroeder, Kyle Anderson, and a protected first-round pick. There you go. Interesting. Not sure what Jimmy's got left there. I don't know. Jimmy's still young. I don't even know how old he is. Yeah, I don't love this entry after kind of looking at it again. I don't really love it, but do kind of got like a little short-term trend here. Stop is above that, so if it breaks it. What time is it? It's 8:24, so. So let's kind of see what happens. Love is an elevator time. Look out below. Maybe Mr. Ponzi. Could be. I don't mind it. Do I just get out if we hit my entry or we just hold? What do you guys think? We'll just hold it. If it breaks that low, you'll add. What low? This low or this low? This low. What low are you talking about there, Will? Could go either way here, to be honest. I mean, obviously we're still bullish, but seems like it still could go down from here. This wick down here at 746 does look very interesting. All right, appreciate you, Cap. Holding the VWAP there. What do you guys have your ES VWAP at? Mine says 6093. Is that where your ES VWAP is showing? We break the VWAP here, we can have a little bit of an elevator, I believe. We do have a short term. We got a little wedge going here. It's a little wedge. It's a little wedge here. Kind of waiting here to see what happens. See if we can get through this VWAP here and break out the bottom side of this. Could maybe reduce the risk here, but, you know, I think it's fine. ESV WAP 9150. So relatively in the right spot. What up, Joe Buzza? Would you share your setup rules for that little 10.90? Sure, Joe. So the rules are pretty simple. I can't really... Let me see if I can show you here. Well, I just have to show you the end-of-day move right quick. So right here is the rules. You got the white line, the blue, and the red. The white is the 50 EMA. The red is the 21. The blue is the 9. All right, so you need to see a cross. So you see here where they crossed? And then you want to see them spread out with probably 8 to 10 points of separation. You want it to be 50, the 21, and then the 9. And all you're going to do is take the first touch of the 9. And I actually took this trade. So this looks like it touched here. It did not. It has to actually touch it. So this is the first touch. I got long here at 737. It took 2.5 points of drawdown, and I took 10 points. That's all it is. It's simply the first touch after a cross. Now, it works best if you know the drawn liquidity. I thought that 795 was the drawn liquidity. So, it works best with that. And only the first test is all you're taking there. You're not taking the second, the third, just the first. That's it. It's very simple. Stanky tanky. I don't love my entry here based on this wedge. I should be shorting up into this trend line. I really could add if I wanted to. We can add up into it maybe for 10 mics. But that would be very aggressive because we really don't know which way, we don't know which way this is going to pop out. I mean, it could go either way, right? We have no idea really yet. So that being said, I may get out of the position, or at least the majority of it, if we get back below our entry. We'll see. Of course, if it breaks above this trend line, then we'll just get out then too. He is already fighting back above the VWAP there too. So I could be aggressive here and add like 5 or 6 right here if I wanted to, but not going to do it. Bank of Japan guy speaking now. Thank you, Bob. And if we get stopped, we get stopped. I mean, it's not the end of the world. It's going to be around $100. You see, that would have been a good ad spot. So. Pulling back into the 74s here. ES back at the VWAP here. I got to break through there. Once it goes below that yellow line, all hell might break loose. We'll see, Mr. Ponzi. You could be right. ES kind of get back through there too. Got to get back through there. See if we can break through there, though. Let's get through that VWAP. Just kind of waiting here, trying to be patient. I mean, it could go either way. It really could still. Just getting, as Patrick likes to say, it's getting tighter and tighter. It's getting tighter and tighter here. Don't tell me what that's supposed to mean. I don't know. Do we go? Do we just try to go like, do we go like an 8 tick? We add into it and we go for like an 8 tick. I mean, seems overly ambitious. I don't love that we're still above the VWAP on the ES and the Nasdaq here. It's not a great look. Only goes up, says design. See, design doesn't like my play. He doesn't like my play. He wants me out in the back of Wendy's behind the dumpster. Out behind the Wendy's at the dumpster. So much better hanging out in here as opposed to being berated for not having a live account. Oh, is that right, Ariane? What happened? What are we talking about? I think we're probably in trouble here, guys. All right, we're in trouble here, guys. Let's add. Oh, I just added. I added. DACA will fix it all. It will, indeed. That was you this month. You blew every account you had. That sucks. Sorry to hear that. We add again? I'd like it to come down and get me out. I mean, the more we add, the higher in the range we get with our entry. Yeah, Will. That's what it'll do. And I'm just looking for 8 ticks. That's like $20. Probably more in fees with the micros. I guess it's $40. Get it in here. Can it go down? Can it do it? That's a little exhausted. All right, we'll see, Will. All right, Will, if I lose, it's all on you, brother. All right, back to the 80 here. Got to recheck this area. Japanese housewives liquidating. The market is numb. That's my assessment. It is. All right, let's see. Can we get this push lower here? Every time he gets to those EMAs, it bounces. Getting tighter and tighter here. Back to my, what is it called? Entries and ice wall. Entry is an ice wall. Yeah, it is, Andy. You have to just get in and just leave it. Wow, the clicking. I'm over here sending roses in Christie's live. You could hear the clicking? Sorry, I didn't know y'all could hear that. Come on, get me out of here. Thank you. Stop to break even. Let's go. Rip it. Rip it. Get through the view up there and rip it. I mean, we lost money on that. All right, let's get this off of 10. All right, well, first let's cancel these orders. I mean, I do think that we'll get a move here. I'm going to wait and get a little confirmation, and then we'll take whatever it gives us. All right, let's see here. Orange man's asleep. Probably design. But we're on this, so. Only like the Nasdaq. We are down $20. I mean, the funny thing is, the longer that we kind of just hang out here, the more I think that we're doing this. But we'll see what side breaks first. Who is Christy? Oh, that's my cousin, Trader Oracle. That's also Husk's sister. Jump in there on TikTok, Oracle. I know you got TikTok. And give her some likes. Can make up $20 behind Wendy's in about 10 minutes. But what do I got to do, Design? What do I got to do for the $20? What do I got to do for them $20? It makes your cancer worse. All right, stay away from it, Oracle. Stay away from it. Stay away from it, my man. Can we get 5 quick points? I mean, is anything going to be quick here? I don't know. Don't ask, don't tell. You like the Aldi's dumpster better? Probably cheaper, right? Cheaper in the Aldi's dumpster than the old Wendy's. Cheaper behind the Aldi's. All right, I'm going to take this just because it's a cheap long. Very, very cheap long. So I'm going to take it. Give it a little bit more room there. 3 points. Risking 3 points. Very cheap. With 2 micros. Snap cards bartering is good there. Uh-oh. Keep that to yourself. Yeah, the Travis Fish pattern. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Kind of developing a mouth, a little eyes, maybe a little mouth. I don't know. No! I don't know. Should I give this more room? Thinking about it. Thinking about putting the stop down. Well, too late now. All right, we're breaking the trend line. Is this just a grab below for a pushback higher? I don't know. All right. We said if it breaks it, we'll try it. So ES is right at the VWAP, though. I don't know. Yes, testing the VWAP there. All right, this would be where I would take the 9 test. So I am going to size a little bit up here. And I'm going to not take 5 off there, or 10. We'll take 5 off. So we'll take 5 off at 5 points. And then we'll let the others run. If we can get a retrace here, we should be able to get one. SpaghettiOs. Maybe I should do this like this to make it a little better. We'll go 5 and 5. Something like that. Get me tagged in here. The fish has fang now. It does. It's a piranha. It's a piranha. I will say I don't particularly love this short, and I'll tell you why in a moment, but still not going to stop me from taking it. I mean, really? Come on. It's wild how it doesn't tag you in on all of them sometimes. So I'm tagged in on 3, 2, 7. So it didn't tag me in on the other 3. So we'll take that limit off. I need to... Do I take the limit off? And I need to switch these two. There we go, like that. It's a cheap short. Yeah, I don't mind it, Will, because if it closes above, like right here, I would have just taken it off, so I think it's okay. Let's see if we can get this first target. I don't know that I'll let this go back red. Just going to take the 5 off there. I'm not going to let this go back I'm not going to let it go back red on me. It's got to just go here or not. I'm thinking like I'll take one off kind of down here. And the other one down at the low, the opening print low. Something like that. You'd add on the break low. Yeah, I mean, you could, but I don't know. I'm not used to trading this time of day, so I'm being less aggressive here. My light went out. Okay, there it is. What's going on? I must be accidentally touching the power cord. I do like that the 9 is moving below my entry now. So give us a little protection. We are 4 minutes outside the macro. Come on. You ever notice that it tags you out right away? So like if it's hitting your stop, you're out right away. If you're trying to get in, it'll wick through it and not tag you in. Why is that? So the reason why I didn't love that reshort is because we ran liquidity. And technically speaking, this is an A+ setup to the upside. So if we kind of close back above the 70, 71, 70, 50 there, that would be a long. What up, Pine Tree? How you doing? So maybe just a little grab, a little sweep. But yeah, so I'm gonna take it. Might get wrecked on it. I got wrecked on the long earlier. So we'll see what happens. What is this down here? Did I not take that off? I did not. Yeah, it looks like we're just going to get wrecked on it. Neo will short. Rude. That's rude, Neo. Getting paid, though. Just fade me, bro. No need to be sorry, Neo. Can we go? You lost support on the 5-minute. I mean, of course, down looks fine, right? For sure. A lot of wicks down here. A lot of lows down there that probably need to be taken out. So it was also the first test of the 21 there and the VWAP. Almost got a 50 touch there too. Price is moving very, very slow here. All right, there's the close below. So I'm going to trail my stop up to the swing. Those are my rules. I'm going to still follow them here, even on an eval. Close below the gap, so that's now the stop out. So it either has to go or no. Japanese housewives are pretty good at math. Felipe May, welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. All right, blue line algo, as Matt likes to say. It gave me the opportunity there to get out. We did not take it. I mean, honestly, it's only like 6 points. So, Felipe, how's it going? The stop is 6 points here, so it gave us an opportunity there to get out, but I ain't doing it. Ain't doing it. Now, I may get out if it pushes back up there again. All right, I'm out. Down $98 right here. I tell you what, man. The Ichimoku chart. Yeah, it is choppy. I mean, we did break out of this trend to the downside, so I don't know why I'm trying to fade that. Like, what's the point of fading that? I don't know why. Yes, just glued to the VWAP here. I do think it goes up at some point. It may need to go down and test the 740s first. I mean, we could really go either way here. That's the tough part. Yeah, Mr. Ponzi, it's, I don't know, it is sideways, but I mean, we're in like a 6-point range here. I mean, I still lean a little bit, I don't know. Excuse me. What's that saying? Don't short a slow market? I don't know. You guys ever heard that? Maybe we take a little range play here. Try for a little range play. Shorting again. Yeah, me too, Neo. Now we're shorting together, Neo. Let's go. Then we both lose, though. That's the problem if it if it goes up. At least the other way, one of us wins. I'm going to keep adding into this. You're talking about the housewives? Oh, I got you. Mr. Ponzi. Oh, that's just wrong, Mr. Ponzi. Now we can both win? I hope so. I'm just going to keep adding into this. It goes up, I'm going to keep adding. More and more and more and more and more. Five more? Seems reasonable. Five more? Five more? Five more? Oof. I don't like that. That's not good, guys. That's not a good sign. We need a hard rejection here. A hard rejection. Popping out the top of the range here. Kind of created a little idiot box, and now we're about to skyrocket. You knew as soon as we did that, that would happen, right? It's called a trap. Yeah. We're not going to panic out. We'll give it a moment. We'll give it a moment. Everyone's booking vacations in Gaza for the new Trump casino. They got a new casino that's going there? Mr. Ponzi, you being serious, or are you just joking around? Yeah, there's the trend line, but still. Scary back to the VWAP there. Very messy, Will. It's in the early development stages. We'll see. Got to get back inside the range here, though. It kind of turns this area, my entry specifically, into support. It's not going to be good. Get back below these EMAs, we'll be fine. It's just a question, can we do that? I mean, we're not looking for much here. I'm looking for 5 measly points. Just looking for the 5 measly points. Red line is now, our entry is now support. The red line is now support. All right, let's see. Finance will be tough as 20 and 30 rates recover from today's dip. What dip do we have today, Mr. Ponzi? I don't even know. It's so funny. Like, you're like, oh, yeah, got a little momentum here. It's like 1 point, right? Man, I was in the green there for a second for the night. I was in the green there for a moment. Hey, we're green. When I got 10 points in Asian, I feel like I got a 100-point runner. Yeah. Hit sell area when it's time accounts. Yeah. Thanks, Will. Yeah, Neo, we only both won because you were in 2. If you weren't in, I lose. Thank you. I still think we need to kind of run these wicks down here. Maybe I'll just take that there. See, DCA. Oh, wait a second. Oh, this is not right. I didn't even notice that. I almost made a mistake there. Did you guys see that? That wouldn't been good. This is slower than Kyle Anderson. Yeah, this is very slow. Add some more shorts. Well, I'm not going to be greedy here. Not going to be greedy. All right, now we kind of have the protection of the 9 here. Let's see if it holds. They're not really spread out, but you like to DCN the winners, yeah. Add more contracts and it will get faster. We'll see. Again, guys, once again, Bulenox sale and APEX sale does end tonight at midnight Eastern. So if you are looking to pick up some cheap 80% off accounts from APEX, go ahead and get those tonight. I doubt we have another sale this month. It's just the way it's been. First of the month, sale. Rest of the month, shit. So, Bulenox, we probably will have another sale, but APEX, not so much. So, and use the code MYTH for APEX if you want to support the channel. MM for Bulenox if you want to support the channel. I could put my stop up here. And just risk 4 points. Like that. I mean, that's just, what, $16? Yeah, I think I'll do that. Made back daily, lost limit from earlier. You hate Asia? Yeah. That's tough, man, Moxie. But good job. Excelente. I will go back stop to dead break even if we get back below this low. I want to see a little expansion there. I think over the next couple hours it's going to chop downwards. That could be. I'd be okay with that. I mean, this runner, I might, we may target lower. But see if we can rip a little lower here. Just looking for 3 more points here on this first contract. Yes, kind of testing that VWAP again. Still hasn't really accepted below it. Press the gas. It's not working. Wheel, it's not working. I tried. VIX is a little green, so more downside. All right, let's see. Let's see if stock talk. Oh, I could just look over me. He's short too. I forgot I had him pulled up on the TV. If you had 10 NQs, 1 tick feels like lightning speed. Yeah. Oh. So he's targeting the 50 area, 54s to take off 3. Where's he short from? 767. So I'm short a little higher than him, probably because of my averaging in. Yeah, you would think that TV I'm looking at small because I'm squinting, but it's 85-inch TV and I still squint because my eyes are bad. All right. All right, do we look for the overnight? Do we look for the print here down here? 746. Let's kind of look at the 15-minute time frame, see if there's like an obvious target here. All right, let's see. It's not really, I mean, you got kind of a 15-minute order block right in here as well. So I think taking profit at the 46 is probably reasonable. You do, if I was targeting somewhere lower, this wick right here would be kind of where I would target. That's going to be a lot of liquidity sitting down there. Don't know if it can get there without stopping me out first. I mean, that's 671. I mean, like, why not, Just throw it down there and see. I mean, hey, it's not that far down. Does it burn my eyes? No. But it is hard to see, like, the numbers on it if you're watching a stream. Yeah, I think we're going to stop. Yes, back to the VWAP here. Put that stone cold break even. 690, 700 maybe to round off. Yeah, I think, I mean, I see that wick way down there at 670. I think that's a pretty solid target. Chances are probably get stopped out, but you never know. We are in the macro here, so, well, we were. We did tap into this small imbalance here. And get down there, man. Get down there. Hold that 50, man. Get on down there, guy. Rude. Rude. Sweet girl, come on. Leave me in on this one, Mike. Feels like a lot of points there. It's 14. Just get down there. That's what I'm talking about, Neo. Get it down there. Janet Yellen is gone. Can't be scared. Already been on here an hour and a half, guys. Only plan on getting on here for like 30 minutes. Why y'all do that to me? I got to stream tomorrow, guys. I got to stream tomorrow, too. Anybody get word on how 0 Day J's surgery went? I think Cove was live earlier. I don't know if any of y'all was watching Cove. He was supposed to call him when it was over with. He had surgery on his finger. His, one of those. That one, I think. I don't know. Thank you, Andy. It went fine. He said it's starting to hurt now. I'd imagine. I'd imagine the painkillers are probably about to wear off. He just needs to learn how to throw left-handed. It's not that hard to do, right? If you could throw right-handed. Guys, this is my favorite shirt. If you guys didn't know. I literally had this shirt probably 20 years. Like 20 years. I'm not even kidding. I've had this shirt like 20 years. I've got pictures from like 2005 with me having this shirt on. That's insane, isn't it? That is insane. 20 years. This shirt's probably older than some of you. Don't tell anybody I told you that. I still wear it all the time. It fits so good too. It's like, it's, you know, nice and comfy. It's got like paint. I mean, literally has paint stains all over it. I don't care. I don't care. The kids don't like it because they're like, why you still wear that shirt? Throw that thing away. I'm like, nope. This thing is not ever getting thrown away. It's the good stuff. You know, it's that, I don't even know. It's not dry fit, but it's some sort of material. Pine Tree, I suck at buying clothes, man. I go to the store and I'll just like, I don't know what to get. All right, all that, after all that, we're up 118 bucks. I mean, we only paid $70 in fees. That's it. That's pretty good, right? $70 for 100. Yeah, Mr. Ponzi, true. They don't make them like they used to. I swear to you, I got some new underwear like 2 months ago. They already have holes in them. You wear them until they become dust? Yeah. Yeah, I have underwear that I got like 2 months ago that already got holes in them. And I've got underwear that I've had for 10 years that don't have holes in them. So, I don't know how that works like that. You're in a long on crew with micros, solid sideways since, yeah, 12 p.m. What's underwear? Pine Tree said he's freeballing it. Woof, woof. Can't be doing that, Pine Tree. I mean, feels wrong to short again, but we are kind of holding that trend line, just riding that trend line. Now, REM, I mean, it's all good, right? It's all good. I do have some new clothes. I got a couple shirts that I've never even worn. I got for Christmas. Need to wear those. I was just, you go to the drawer to get your clothes out, and it's like, there's my shirt. That's the one I like. Let's take it. Let's wear it. Bought some undies at the dollar store. Nothing wrong with that, Coach Fred. That's where I would get mine from, too. I'd get them from, like, the ones that tore up or that, like, ripped up were from, like, Ross or TJ Maxx or somewhere like that. One of those places. I mean, we are building a lot of trendline liquidity here, guys. I mean, I would not be shocked, for this thing to continue up right through this trend line. I could take a kind of a cheap long here. Problem is, you just don't know when it's going to do that. You could wait for this. You could wait for a little push up, little retest. Look at those skills. Let's get in there with a thumb. We got to get a thumbnail on there. Dollar store is no longer dollar store. That is true. This is true. Did you send a picture, Pine Tree? It won't let you post a link here. Here you go. Now you can post it. Oh yeah, you go to like the Dollar Tree and like it's like the $1.75 tree. What up, Donovan? Yeah, Mr. Ponzi, exactly. I got you scared? Uh-oh. I told you what it was going to do. I told you. I'm waiting for the pullback here. We're going to go 2. We're going to go 2 here. 2 micros. Just 2 micros. What up, Vince? Two micros. So if we get a pullback here and we can take it. Little retest of the VWAP here. See if we can get in. You hate trading this price action? Tried earlier. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough, Vince. It's just kind of like, I wouldn't trade anything other than an eval. So I am pretty bad at trading this time of day, to be honest. But going to put my first sell there at 79 if we get tagged in. 79.75 for 6 points on the first. But we got to get tagged in first. This is where this time of day kind of, you know, got to be patient. I can't even move that up with this on. Have a look at 6J. I don't know, Coach Fred. I don't like looking at other stuff. It's the yen. Yeah, I think Black Beauty's trading that too. She likes the yen. 6J. All right, I'll try to pull it up over here. Let me see. 6J. 6JH5. How much is this per tick? Doesn't look bad. How much is it per tick, though? Is what I want to know. Per tick. What am I risking? On a mini. Oh, I'm tagged in. So let's put our take profit here. And our second one here. 6C's been moving for obvious reasons. Canadian dollar. $5 a tick. Nice. Nice reaction here off the 9. See if we can get some decent follow through there. $6.25 per tick. Come on. Bro, we're just looking for 5 points. I mean, can you not do that? So that's the problem. You can't even give me 5 points. Just 5 measly points. Woo! I'm starting to feel the effects, guys. I'm getting a little tired. Pine Tree, it's really just a feel thing, right? I think it's best not to move the stop, number one, if you're going for 6 points, right? 5 to 6 points, don't move the stop. But if you're going for 10, I mean, if it goes 8 points, 7 points, I mean, I feel like it should go 10 without coming back to my entry. So at that point, I would feel like moving it. So like this one here, you know, probably move the stop into break even at 78.75 because above this wick, we should run to my first target without going back to my entry, right? So it's just kind of a feel thing for now. I am going to back test it and get more concrete sort of rules, but right now I don't really have them. I really want this to clean this one out for me, and then I put the stop in, but it's not doing it so far. And I mean, let's be honest, it could come all the way back down into the 71 and kind of retest if it wanted to. But in New York, that 9, you want that reaction to be fast. So the 6 to 10 points in New York should be very fast, very fast. It should be like bounce there, you know, like within a candle or two. On a 1 minute candle, I mean, if you're holding it longer than one or two candles, it's probably just going to fail, but it should be pretty quick. Kind of like it was this afternoon. And see, now I usually kind of look at the body spine tree of the candles. So like if I was looking at this and we were in New York and it did this, I'd be like, okay, if he got back to the body of this candle, I'm probably going to put my stop in at break even, right? Because if he gets back to the body and rejects, it's kind of, you know, holding down on this trend line here. So near New York, that's probably what I would do, something like that. But I'm going to give it a little more leeway this time of night. Because even retesting this trend line is not very far down, to be honest. Of course, this is not a real true 9 test. We're not really, I mean, they're kind of spread out, but it's not enough, really. What time frame were you looking at for that fair value gap at 95 earlier this afternoon? The 15 minutes. Got it marked out up above. There's a gigantic 15-minute fair value gap above us here. See, look. See it? It's marked out right there. So I just knew that was there on the 15-minute chart. And so I was like, that's probably the draw, that imbalance up there. And you see what happens. The market tapped into it, pulled back, tapped into it again, pulled back. Technically, this is now a protected high. So it's not really a good target, but and see, normally I'd probably move my stop in now. We just double topped here. It should go to my target without coming back. But since we're moving so slow here, I'm just going to wait. I probably won't let it go back red on me at this point. I'll just kill it manually if it comes back here. Actually, you know what? We'll just put the stop in. I'll just take it off and put the other one in if it hits it. I mean, I like the look of this candle. It's pretty full. Not a huge wick on it. We left triple equal highs there. You know what? I was going to say I might move this down and I might actually put on some size here if this pulls back. Okay, never mind. It's going to move through there. Is it? All right, it did. Yeah, if it pulled back right there, I was going to put on some size to run back through those equal highs, triple equal highs. All right, come on now. Get in there. Get through there. Couple ticks away from our big money. Nope. Oh, it doesn't want to go. I'm going to move that up into profit a little bit just to protect the commissions. Just take off the commissions. With the spread, it still probably cost us, but still. Holding the body of that candle nicely, so. Again, I don't really expect this to run all this, like, without getting into the macro time. It could. But I don't expect it to run all of it, so that's why we're not targeting really higher. But yeah, I'll go to the 15-minute chart. If you look at the 15-minute chart here, it's fairly obvious. We scroll over. You can see right here. This the beginning of, so there's two gaps in this leg, so we use the one where it starts at. So that's my target. We close above here, I think we go there. And then obviously we can look to the left for our larger targets if we wanted to. But I always use the larger time frame for my targets, whatever is obvious. If there's no obvious wick, then I just look for the next imbalance. Those imbalances like to be traded back into. They like to be rebalanced. So, and I said that when we hit 694. If you watch my stream this morning, when we hit 694, I said I wouldn't be shocked for us to hit 795. Now, I did think we would hit 795 by like end of lunch, but it took a lot longer to get there. But it got there ultimately. All right, you guys got 2.5 hours to pick up another account with Apex. 80% off. It's going to end. Use the code MYTH if you want to support the channel. That will probably not be back. That's the best deal you're going to get for the rest of the month. So if you don't, the cool thing is if you do buy the accounts and you blow them, don't cancel the accounts. Let them rebill. That way you still get them at the 80%. Otherwise, you'll be stuck paying 50% unless you blow a funded account, which we don't want you to be doing that. Bulenox 83% off does end tonight at midnight as well. So we left equal highs here. A lot of equal. No, we did. Yeah, we did. A lot of equal highs this time of night or this time of day. ES is above the VWAP here. Takamura, no 90% that I know of. You get 83% off Bulenox. That's going to be your cheapest. 80% off Apex. 50% off Take Profit Trader. My Funded Futures, 25% off the Expert. 40% off Tick Tick Direct. 40% or 30% off of there might be 50% off of the eval portion of the Tradeify accounts. Daytraders.com, you can get your first account if you're new there for 40 or for 90% off, but that's it. Pine Tree, we don't have that many right now. We have 20 Apex accounts. And then I'm working on some Take Profit Traders trying to get those funded. And then we have the one My Funded Futures and the one Bulenox funded. That's it. So right now we only have 22 funded accounts total. So, which is plenty to do work with, right? You don't really need more than that. That's a pretty solid amount. I typically run with like 25 or 30 though, but I haven't done a good job at managing them lately. So yeah, I got my Funded Futures funded account up to $1,800, and I've got 4 traded days on it. So I could take a payout tomorrow if we hit $100. It's kind of what I was trying to decide whether I wanted to take out the full amount or not, or just take out half and then leave the other half and still try to get back to another payout. Leave myself $900 in drawdown. So I haven't quite decided how I'm going to do that. I don't know. Yeah, I'm doing the 25Ks, Takamori. 25Ks. So I have the Apex 25Ks. And they're all pretty close to, pretty close to payout. Not bad. They're all right around that 26,000 mark. Some 100 or 200 above. But for the most part, they're all right there in that same level. Just kind of grinding those. I've taken a payout on 15 of these already. The other 5 have not, but very close on those too. The idea is to get 2 payouts from these accounts this month. 2 $10,000 payouts that will put me at $20,000 for the month. That's the goal. So I like the 25K Carlos because 2 reasons. Number 1, the easiest to pass. You got to make 1,500 to pass, right? And you got 1,500 in drawdown. That makes it a 1-to-1. It's the only account with a 1-to-1. So that makes it the easiest to pass. Number 2, it's the easiest to get to payout. You've only got to make $1,600 to take out $500. You still leave yourself with $1,000 in drawdown. So if you manage your risk properly, that should be okay. The way I trade, it's okay. It works for me. I trade 1 mini. I look for 12.5 points with a 10-point stop. That's how I typically trade. So you take a payout of $500, that leaves you $1,000 in drawdown. You make another $500, $750 is kind of what I'm shooting for. I take out another $500. Now that leaves me $1,250. $750 again, take out another $500, that leaves you $1,500. Make $750 again, same thing. Then you basically can get to where you can start leaving yourself $1,500 in the account, and you can start taking out $1,000 every 8 days. And that's what I want to do. Even when I can take the full amount out, I probably won't. So after 4 payouts, you no longer have to leave the buffer in there. But I probably will not do that. So I'll probably leave it in there and continue trading the way I am. So that's why I like it. It works for me, and I'm very successful with those, the way that I trade. 50Ks, I still trade those sometimes, but they're just a little tougher to get to pay out. And it's a mentality thing, right? I get to $1,600 on the 50K, and what do I think? Man, I could already be at payout if I just bought a 25K, right? So for that reason, I stick to the 25Ks. It does make it tighter. It is harder to keep them long term, but that's how I do it. No, Barack, I don't see any reason to go to a live account. If I'm ever invited, then I'll just be out. We'll sit it out until we can, whatever, trade there again, or we'll use another prop. And that's the reason why I'm trying to spread everything out. I'm working on 5 take profit traders. I want to get 5 of those. Right now, we're sitting on 3 evals. I made $500 on this eval today. This is day 1. And then this one we're at 26,220. That's on day 3. And then this other one, I think it's 854. Yeah. That one's right at $1,000 up. So those 3 are sitting nice once we get them over the line. And the idea with the take profit traders is the same thing. Let's get 5 of those, and then let's start taking daily payouts on those if we can, once we get them there. So those daily payouts will be awesome once we finally are able to get there. And take profit traders just been a mentality thing. I go too heavy. I try to get there too fast. And now on this run, I'm not doing that. So, and can we TP? Wow. And guys, this is what I'm talking about with the 9. I'm seeing the 9 work tonight too. Like this 9 touch, not that clean, but that's where I got long at. Second 9 touch held. Third 9 touch held. Not for huge points. Obviously, this is, slow markets, but it's working. Even in this time of night, still working here. Wow. Is that literally 1 tick away? I think it is. Yeah, 1 tick away there. You like 25Ks for the same reason? Yeah, FTT proved I could do it with 25Ks. Dude, that's what I did. Pine Tree. I was with Apex with the 25Ks, and then FTT came out with the 25Ks direct to funded, where you only had to get to, what was it, like $1,100 or $1,200 to get to payout? And I was like, that's me right there, right up my alley. $1,200 and I can take a payout? Like, 20% consistency didn't bother me because I'm taking $200, $250 anyway every trade. So I was all over those accounts. I had 20 with them and I was rolling, but unfortunately we know how that ended. It is what it is. Is that really going to do me that way? You guys seeing this? 1 tick? Really? I almost took it off up there too. Wow. Well, that's not a bullish candle. Pull my stop back down. Just one tick into profit here. Let's see. That's why you never do limit orders. What you do, you just manually exit, Barack? I almost want to just full port right here above the 9. I think it goes back to the high pretty quickly. If this wasn't, it's only 3 points. So why do I not move the stop loss? Fisher, there's no reason to here, right? There's no real reason to move the stop. We're on 1 micro. So even if I trailed it up to here, I would have just got stopped out there on this little pullback. So if the market, if we're in the right direction, then we shouldn't really get stopped. But yeah, I did too, Will. I ignored it. How much for payout for 25K? It is, once you get to $3,600, you can take out $1,000. So yeah, that's true, Barack. It'd be different if it was a mini. I probably would trail it up. I probably would have just taken it off and got that close with a mini. But this is just a micro, so a little different. And it's not a funded account. Obviously, if it's within a tick, I might take profit on a funded account. If it's within a point or two, I'm probably exiting. All right, I'm good. It's close enough. Take it off. So I mean, now theoretically, I could trail this up to here because if it came back to there, you really, it's probably going to stop you out break even anyway. If it came back to here. I mean, this looks like a pretty big move. It's not even 10 points. It's insane. That is insane. And technically, we did not make a new low. Take profits 130, Francis, for all sizes. All sizes. All sizes. 130. Building an account today with 2 micros that decided to switch from minis to control my emotions better. Next thing you know, market moving 150 points. That's the only thing about the micros, talking more. You tend to be a little more aggressive with them, right? You trade the 10-minute, the move now is 3 candles. Oof. Yeah, see, I don't like this. I'm just going to move it back to break even. I think I get stopped out anyway, but oh, it is warm in here. Yeah, that's the thing, White Mile. It's like, also, you're more aggressive with a micro, right? Like earlier, I'm in like 25 micros over here. Why? No point in that. You're like, oh, it's just a micro. Let me add. Let me hold it for 50 points. Just a micro. I mean, I do think if we get back above this high, we have a decent sized candle. Because the market definitely knows that this gap is here, right? Once, twice, 3, 4, 5. Like it's taking a whole bunch of shots into this gap here. It kind of looked like it's forming the Batman logo, huh? I don't know. That's like a bat, right? Yeah, exactly, Takamura. It's the Batman. They're summoning the Batman. You think we touch 800 even? Yeah, I mean, we could, for sure. I mean, it's just right there. It's not that far. But who knows when. Really not moving hardly at all here. And I am getting pretty tired. I'm old. I can't be staying up this late. It's 10 o'clock, guys. 9:45 over here, man. I know Pine Tree can stay up late. I can't. I gotta have my beauty sleep. Gotta have my beauty sleep. So theoretically, I could target like up here at the 793 area, but not going to. You're off work? All right, cool. What? Be careful. Thank you. Enjoy your dinner. You're paying for it right now. I'm in crash and burn mode. Uh-oh. Are you live? Are you live, Pine Tree? Or are you just tired? I don't see you on here. Oh, okay. You're not allowed to trade this late. You fall asleep with trades in? Uh-oh, Will. That's not a good thing. Can't let that happen. Man, you know what? I do think I am going to move my take profit up to 93. I mean, I think above here, I just think we get a big candle. Although there is consolidation here. We may not. Never mind. I'm just going to leave it here. I think we could get a reasonably sized candle above here, but I'm just going to leave it there. Yeah, I'm tired too. I just feel like if we get above this, you're probably going to see a bullish candle into the 90. But I'm just going to take it here. And now I could probably safely trail my stop up to this swing here. Actually, probably here, but it's not really much of a difference, right? 30 micros, you'll get there faster. All right, let me try it. I like this candle here. I do think we go. We could go 50 micros. What do you think? 50 micros for 3 points. Close our eyes. What is that? 12 ticks. 102 Connies at 800. Yeah, it seems reasonable for the draw. I mean, like I said, I think we get above this. I think we get a decent sized candle. I really do. Oh, let's get in a more comfortable sitting position. You might see Maxie behind me. He's chilling. I don't know if you can see him. He's back there in my chair. Chilling. Chilling. All right, you 9. You got to hold and get her up there. What are you messing around for? 3 minutes outside the macro? I mean, that wick up there is so obvious. I kind of want to move my take profit up to there, but then again, I kind of just want to get out of this trade. I think that's like an obvious, very, very obvious wick. Just like if I were looking for lower, I would say that's an obvious wick. Move it to 93, says Rob. Yeah, I mean, it's probably a good idea. I think we get there, Rob, but I'm tired. Mighty tired. Mighty tired. Stop's going back to break even. Oh my goodness, guys. This is awful. Stock's long. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, Stock Tiger's long too. Let me see. Oh, he is. 81. He's long at 81. His stop's at 71. So he's in a little bit of drawdown right now, I guess. Half of the wick, 91.75. Yeah, that's probably reasonable too. That's probably a good call, Erica. Yes, Takamura. It's called inversion something. Here, I'll post it. If you just search inversions, methodical man. But I'll link it here for you. How I trade the inversion strategy. Now this is very what's the word I'm using here? Very basic. This strategy is not hard. Stopping because you went long. Yeah, this strategy is not hard by any stretch. Even though, you know, some people will say that it's advanced. It's not. Really not hard. Very sort of mechanical. Yeah, that's true, Coach Carlos. Any moment we could have a tweet. A tweeter. So, but yeah, to me it's not hard. You just look for the same setup over and over, and then yeah, you can't unsee it. I did leave some things out of that video, but that's just the basics. I mean, really, you can roll with that and be good to go. I mean, we have really slowed down. The 30-second chart is like looking crazy. We've slowed down to just a crawl here. You build a code that plots fair value gaps into the chart. Yeah. The only thing I would say, Takamura, is not all fair value gaps are the same. The bigger the better. You know, that's what she said. Man, this thing just does not want to go here. Yes, back to the VWAP there. So, we are just waiting. We're in the trade. There's nothing we can do. We're in it full size here in 1 micro. Full position. Pole position, 1 micro. I'll show you how cheap I am, guys. So a button broke. My power button broke on my PC. It broke like a year ago. I've been using a screwdriver to turn on my PC for a year. I'm too lazy to go to Micro Center and buy another power button. I keep the screwdriver here and I just bloop, stick it in there and press the button. That's how cheap I am. Now, if someone else needs something, I get it right away. But me, for myself, the good old screwdriver works just fine. Someone else needs something, I'm off right away. Yeah, Micro Center still exists. Yeah, it does. It's just hilarious. I'm just sitting here playing with the screwdriver. Every morning I have to get up and turn my PC on with this. Hey, 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 the Joker Trades. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. This looks good here, guys. This should get through my target. Should. I'm looking at the ES there. I like how it's looking there. Bouncing off the 93. But yeah, that's how cheap I am when it comes to myself. Everybody else, they get all the new stuff. Me, no. I still got iPhone 11. Everybody else has the 15, 16, whatever the newest one is. I got the 11. I'm rocking with the 11 here. You did 3 minutes, you're already out. Let's go, Takamura. Nice job. All right, this thing's got 5 minutes to hit my target, and I'm going to get out of here. According to ICT stuff, where would we need to retrace for the $7.99 to become protected? It's to become protected. $7.95 is already protected. Because we created a high. We did not... Did we breach this low? Yeah, so we didn't breach the swing that made the high. I mean, I guess technically maybe we did by a tick. I don't know. You're kind of getting technical there. I think it's... I don't know. It may not be protected anymore. I don't know if you count that opening swing or not. If you count this one, then it's probably not protected. But if you count this one, it is. So I don't know. Basically, if you're counting the opening print, then we have to get back below here for it to be unprotected again. You got to run back below these wicks, which might be what it does, but I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, it doesn't mean it can't get taken out just because it's protected, right? It could still get taken out. It's just very bullish if it does. It's not a great target. We're not going to move to it quickly. Oh my goodness, guys. Do I add here? Do I dare add here? And TP at the same spot? I could TP the top of the range. I mean, it's only 3 points. There's no point in it, I guess. It's 3 points. I mean, this is a clear range, a very tight range. I actually think we might break out this time. Let's see. And by breakout, I mean 3 points. It's going down, says Dan. He hopes. Good luck, Dan. I mean, we did double top up here, Dan. And if we get a failed pivot here, you could be right? We got double top. Double top. And so if you fail pivot here, which means you don't make a new high, sure. Not unreasonable, Dan. The only thing I will say is we're above the VWAP and the EMAs are kind of pointed up. I still think we're bullish, but completely reasonable. If we break this double top here, then it probably rocket ships. Asia drifter lower around this time. Last 2 sessions. I got you. Always, I mean, it's always good to like look at things like that too and know kind of like how the market moves this time of night. My intuition still thinks that we go to the moon here. We go up 793. But it's not unreasonable to think, like I said, if we never get back above this high here, very well could sell back down and take out this wick. So, again, you've rejected here a couple of times. This area's been tested quite a bit. You got kind of this holding us down. So we break out of this area, get above there, we can go. Asia ping pong. That's right, Duke. A little ping pong action in the Asia. Yeah, we're coming up on the top of the hour here. If this thing does not pop through there in the next 50 seconds, probably it's going to just stop me break even. Rockets don't launch at night. Well, they might. That's a good time to send a rocket, right? Nobody can see it. Nobody can see it. And we're only looking for a short rocket. We're looking for a firework, like a, what do you call it? A screecher. I don't even know what it's called. A whistling. A whistler. Woo! I can't even make the noise. Psst, psst, pop. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this feels like it's just not going. Not wanting to go. Top of the hour. Do we get a shock of the hour? A shock of the hour. Where's the shock? I'm trying to give it directions by drawing that arrow. Okay, okay. I see you, Nasdaq. I see you. I see you. Okay, Nasdaq. No? Oh, I see Nasdaq. I see that. It needed me to draw the arrow. It needed the directions. Why didn't I draw that sooner? What did I say? If we pop this high, I think we get a decent sized candle. Remember, we called 93. Top of the hour did it for us. I still think it's because I drew the candle. What do you guys think? I drew the arrow, gave it some instructions. Hold on, let me help you guys out if you're still along. There we go. Let me help you out. I'm trying to help you guys out if you're targeting 93. Somebody said 91.75 midpoint of the wick. Closed above this gap too, which is kind of the last thing holding us down. Let's see if it can do it. I'm going to give it a few more minutes just so I can see if it can do it. Let's see what happens right here. Let's watch it. You guys see that? You see that? What's that blue line? Let's zoom in there. Let's zoom in so we can see. Let's see what happens. Right there. Let's draw a little line there. We get some ridiculous Bogdanov dumpet candle. I'm thinking a bounce off this yellow line right here. Didn't quite get to it. Is Apex good? Yeah, Elijah. I'm trading them right now. I got 20 accounts, 25Ks. 20 accounts with them right now. I've taken, I don't know. I mean, me personally, I follow the rules there, Elijah. I'm not a rule breaker, so I follow the rules. There's the 9-touch, guys. That's the 9-touch. So I'm not saying that people haven't followed the rules and been denied. All I'm saying is I have followed the rules and personally have never been denied. You see any denials in here? Not a single one. Approved, 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 approved. Paid, 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 paid. Never denied. No, I link them together, Duke. Full port. Full port. Well, the 9 seems to be, you know, maybe it'll work. I don't know. Maybe I need to add more on this. Like that. Yeah, like if I was trying to pass 20, then I just buy 40 and I'm going to long 20 and short 20. At 90% off, of course. 80%, yeah. So hit the safety net on the 300K Barack. That is crazy, man. That's a huge account. Nice job. I stick to the 25Ks. It's my favorite account. You can trade whatever size you want. And here's the thing, guys. Does it make more sense? Yeah, Duke, you can, but on the 25Ks, it's 1-to-1. It's what you got to remember. So, like, kind of hard not to pass it, to be honest. But does it make more sense? Do I make more money if I suggest you guys get 150K or a 25K? What do you think? Obviously, if I suggest you get the 150K, I make more money, right? Because I get a bigger commission. But that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to tell you, like, what I think. Personally, what I think is the best. And what I'm doing, right? Same thing on any other prop firm. Like, I make more money the larger account that you buy. But I'm always suggesting the smaller accounts because, you know, I'm dumb, I guess. I don't know. I'm dumb. Well, this is kind of what the PAs are looking like right now. You know, they're all nicely in profit. You know, not any of them are struggling. So we're getting close. So getting close to getting our money, getting some payouts. Got to up that affiliate game. I know. I got to be telling you guys what pays me the most. So, yeah, exactly, Barack. I'm not, you know, and that's why I tell you guys what I make in affiliates, too. I'm not hiding anything from you guys. Let me move this two-legged arrow. Oh, John, we're just messing around. I'm trying to see if this works to 93. I'm just trying to see if it does. I think it does. John, we're making money, brother. We are up 144.96 on this eval. Trying to see if the 9 play works in Asia or whatever time we're in now. Lost your funded account yesterday? That sucks, Delton. This has to hit the 93, you would think, in the next 4 minutes. If it doesn't hit it in the next 4 minutes, it probably doesn't get there. Good news, Delton. You can always replace that thing with, you know, an APEX or a Bulenox. One or the other. Pick her up. I'm not loving this reaction. Still not a ton of drawdown here. 3 points. Really has to hold the 50 here. If it doesn't hold the 50, we're in trouble. I would say if he gets back above this high, I'd probably put stop to break even if you're taking this long. Back above that high, you really want to just push right into the 93. You the man, Delton. Appreciate you. And your stop out probably would be, I don't know, maybe 74. Where's 10 points here? Duke. I don't know. I've been tinkering around with the EMAs for a few months. I'm not using them really on my funded account. I'm using them to pass evals. It's been incredibly successful during the New York session. I'm using the 50, the 9, and the 21 cross. Taking the first touch of the 9 after the cross. So, just only on my evals, though. It's been working well. All right, doesn't look like that's going to happen there, guys. Like I said, I'd probably give it 10 points. Kind of a 1-to-1 off this level. Really, it needs to bounce like right 1 or 2 more ticks lower than this. You need a bullish reaction out of there. Otherwise, it's just not going to work. You've been telling me the 920 way across is gold mine. Yeah. Takamura, well, the thing is, like, you got to kind of trade it for yourself. You got to develop your own, whatever works for you. And so I haven't really, like, done a whole lot of back testing on it and such. So, like, hard to do something when you haven't. But I do think it's a solid strategy. All right, now it needs to go. If it doesn't go here, then you're just probably be stopped out. Has to go right now. Speak now or forever hold your peace. Something like that. You could keep your stop below the VWAP here if you wanted. I mean, in my opinion, if we pull back in, if we make another swing here, it's probably just going to blast through there. Or outside the macro, too. So, it failed to run the 93 in the macro. I tried to help it. All right, guys and gals, I am out of here. Hit that like button if you've not already done it. Subscribe if you're not yet subscribed. We'll be back tomorrow morning, 9:15 a.m. Eastern for the New York session. Remember, you got about an hour and 50 minutes for the Apex and the Bulenox sale to end. Don't wait until tomorrow to try to buy one because you're going to pay more. If you haven't, if you are green, lock it in, walk away. Appreciate you guys watching.